There was no snow on the ground at 4 o'clock this morning. 5 hours later, we're having a little bit of colonization. 4 o'clock this morning, I was up and there wasn't a drop of snow coming down. Welcome to Michigan. Crazy, I tell you. Excuse me. Crazy, I tell you. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I know, Kim. Actually, it's a refrigerator now. I just leave everything in it. It's colder in the caddy in the driveway than inside the refrigerator. So we just keep the meat in the LC. We just stash the LCs to stall them. I just put them in the car. We started this Monday. Don't tell me you don't have time. We started this Monday. This one we started the week before that. This isn't even getting too many of you excited because some of you have more than this. You guys are farming it up out there. That looks pretty good though, right, Higgs? Higgs, you gotta admit it. It's almost like egg drop soup. Egg pop soup. Next Tuesday, we'll pull some syringes and we'll start doing some separation situations. Next Tuesday. Let me show you guys something. Thank you, Penny. Please push the like button. Good morning, Larry B. I see you. Oh, this is terrible. Wait. That's better. Right, Higgs? Time-lapse is just... Right, SSW? Look at that. Right out of the bag. Sandy's right. I grew some. The pink oyster is amazing. Maybe another minute left. Let's enjoy this. True SSW. Oysters grow so fast. You wake up the next day and you're, hello. That's good, Greenie.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
Fiber helps you poop, right? Nope. What about drinking lots of water?
So yeah, time-lapse photography is one of the coolest things. Pops, what's wrong with your hair? You okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. You're okay? Time-lapse photography. It is so cool. I wish I had time. I'm firmly convinced of this, that mycologist people are actually what's the word for it? Hidden photographers, or hidden photographers inside. We wish we were photographers. How often do you I can't wait to take a really cool picture of liquid culture. People are looking at it going to my sisters. You guys, look at this. They're sending me pictures of their kids on swing sets and at Disneyland and stuff like that, right? I'm sending them back pictures of liquid culture jars, right? Specimens of somebody holding a thick boy ghost or something, right? They've seen, they go, how many more times are you going to send me a plate with that white stuff on it? What is that white stuff? How many more times? Every one of those plates, every single one of those plates is special. It's so, you have no idea how important those plates are. Lovely. 7,412 plates later. Well, this is it. This is the one. Every plate. But unless you're like a goofball, you don't really think so. You're like, woo-hoo. What are those? Woo-woo. I like being the god of the whole thing. Somebody's talking about creation here. I'm God in my whole grow house. It's like, if I feel like letting you, no, it's not. I have to, when I say that, I have to remember to be a good God. I'll stop. I'm getting ready to get carried away. I'm going to stop. You have to be a good God. That's part of the deal. Makes you a better God, actually. That's part of the deal. Wait. I can't believe how much I like pictures. Okay? I can't believe I really like pictures. Let's do this. Let's show you guys some pictures here. These are some of the pictures you guys have been sending me. Thank you. This one right here is world class. Deborah Pearl, you're out of control. Okay? I'm just going to say it out loud. Deborah Pearl, you're out of control. And it's beautiful work here. This is really pretty work. All gorgeous jars, all nice filter. She's got some serious soup going. She hasn't, imagine when she swirls that, what it's going to look like. Right? And it's so neat to have Pearl Debbie blowing it out like that. So she's going to be able to farm some serious liquid culture. Eggs, isn't that, I mean, all of us, Mikey, King, Jesus, Billy D, how does that look to you? I'm giving you an A so far on your project, okay? So far, you've got an A. I'm going to say every one of these is A's, don't get me wrong. But there's some photography going on in here, too. You know what I'm talking about? That backlighting, underlighting, uplighting, side lighting. You guys know what I'm talking about. Deborah, you just got the old camera out and doing your thing, okay? Which is another half of the fun because you're creating, right? That's art. We call that jar art, actually. When I see pictures of jars of stuff, I call it jar art. Okay, who else is in the game? See, when I forwarded these, the names don't come. Who is this? There's some beautiful work. Which of you guys is this? Step up and own this. This is great. Whose is this? There's 2 or 3 of these. Some people's names transfer when I send it to this computer and some don't. Whose is this one? This is Matt. This is Matt. I'm not surprised. Matt's been doing some really nice Myco work lately. I am not surprised. Look at Matt's work. Isn't that nice? And nice pictures too. And oh, Matt, what's he got in there? He went for the agitator. He put an agitator in the bottom of his jar, right? Otherwise known as a marble. Okay? Otherwise known as a marble. He's got some ape, and he's got some TW going here. Okay? Wouldn't it be fun, JC, to do some time-lapse on our jars? Wouldn't that be fun? I do a day-to-day shots. I do day-to-day. Today I'm on day 5 on this jar. I have a picture. Day 1 through day 5. It's fun to compare them. I would love to watch this thing grow, though. There's another thing. Has anybody, I'm going to show a couple more pictures here, but think about this. I haven't done it, but I've thought about it 100 times. Sounds super easy to do. Who's going to be in charge of this experiment? I want 2 people to do this experiment, but you have to say you have an extremely accurate scale. You have to own one already, like very accurate laboratory level scale. Okay? If you own a very accurate level scale. Drake, this is just pure Caro syrup in this one. Not pure, what are they? Light Caro syrup, light Caro syrup. I'm going to show a couple more pictures, but okay, Herbie, much like that, Herbie, a scale much like that, with that level, because here, would this be a neat experiment? Day one, you make your jar, you inject your initial inoculum in, okay? And you weigh it. And then each day, you weigh it again. Will it gain weight as the mycelium grows? Will the jar get heavier? Will there be a little evaporation that might make up for the mycelium weight? Will there be enough weight to even be able to measure it? Is this anything anybody's ever thought of before? How much does it weigh? Kimberly says conservation of mass says no. Whiskey, is it the same amount and it's just dispersed weight? Or is it because it's growing, I'm getting another arm, I weigh more? What do you guys think the answer is? I don't know. Mushy says, I personally think I don't have a scale that's accurate enough to measure it. And I have the 1,000-gram scale. Larry B says it absolutely should weigh more. Herbie, how can weight be static? It's going to move one way or another. Sandman's weighing in with mass equals weight. D. Anderson says it can get heavier. Cleany says no more input, no more gain. Oh, see you guys? I have you thinking. Give me 10 people say, at least I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Never won't, I mean, I might have even thought of it before, but we're thinking about it. Because I don't know if there's an evaporation rate in there. I don't know if there's, mycelium weight growth. Whiskey. We all love whiskey. What's the answer? Random German. The question is, can we measure, good question. What is the question? Can we demonstrate that the mycelium gains weight in the jar? From its original input weight, it will gain more weight in the jar. And we can actually measure it. Okay, who's doing it? Who's doing it? Okay. I have a different scale at the other place that is a little more accurate. Okay, so I'm just going to write this down. I'll remeasure this on Tuesday, and we'll see if there's any. That's going to be a pretty big gain to be able to see a difference, but we'll see. I want somebody else out there to be in charge. I mean, not in charge, but I want you to do the experiment. Give me 2 people that have a good enough scale. They're going to do the experiment, do an experiment, start with this, grow it to that, and report back. Whoever does that, Pops will be sending a very nice box for helping us figure that out. So, get to work on that. All right? Give me 2 people. And you just write to me. Just, hey, Pops, I'm going to be running the experiment. And then, honestly, let's do this. Okay, Michael Allen has a scale that should be accurate enough. All right? But don't forget, you've got to start the jar. And you have to, whatever the starting weight is. Actually, you could probably start a jar now. Just start the weight on it. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a pretty fresh jar. Okay. Let's work on that. However, boy is from Iran, you guys. Let's say hi to him. Let's do that. I'm excited. A couple of you, more than a couple, have been writing last few days going, it's great that we're doing these things together. That we're using this program, that we're using this platform here to do these kind of things that are fun when you do them, more fun when you do them together than all alone in a drab and dreary apartment in the middle of Pittsville, Ohio. Not that any of us live, I haven't sent anything to Pittsville lately, so I'm not talking about anybody in particular. Okay? No, I promise. Nothing's gone to Pittsville lately. Okay. Annie asked, did I believe in Bigfoot? Annie, that's kind of a good question. I'm going to answer real quick. No. I believe in things that we can find empirical evidence for. First time we actually find petrified Bigfoot poop, or we find a carcass, or we find a DNA, or we find something, I can absolutely be happy to change my mind. Whose is this? Whose is this? Oh, never mind. That's my dumbbell. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Summer wheat. That's right. That's right. Let's go back. That was summer wheat. Summer wheat. Summer. Summer's getting started. That's right. Thank you, Psalms. Summer wheat. Mine, I actually have a couple of jars lined up like that. I'm sorry, Summer. That's yours. That's right. Summer wheat got started, you guys. It's not too late. And I'm glad she did. Okay, good job. Look at this. Look at that. She's making it happen all day long. She's made it happen as we sing this song. Look at that. Great work so far, Psalm. Good job. Sorry, I didn't remember that it was you. And then who is this? There's some thick boy. Who is this? Woo! That's looking pretty sweet. That's looking pretty sweet. So real quick, who is this one now? Remind me of whose that one is, please. What kind of fungi, Random German asked? Why don't you guys tell him? Why don't you guys tell Random German? He's actually very specific, but we'll call him Random. Randall. He's actually quite specific. Okay, don't do it what you did the other day, Pops. What are you doing now? How do I turn this around? Okay. Oh, no. Oh. There we go. Boner, Boney, the bonehead boner. You don't have a clue, 'cause you're Boney, the bonehead boner. Sometimes I remind myself, I bring myself down a peg or two by singing that song to myself. Okay? Mushmouth, you of all people are very welcome. Of all people. Farmers. I'm gonna, here we go. Wait a second. Submerged fermentation farmers. I gotta give something away real quick, and then let's get to the show. Thank you for hanging in here so far this morning. We've had fun, I think, showing the time lapse and different people's liquid culture. And you know what? We can do this thing together. We're going to measure mycelium, see if we can measure mass. Okay? If we can find out if there's a mass to, a measurable amount that we can quantify, that'd be fantastic. I'm going to read off real quick the people that are so far have said, hey, I'm doing liquid culture. Matt, we forgot him on the list yesterday, so let's say Matt right away. Deborah, Cleany, Exception, Grady, Michael Allen, I'm calling you guys out because you deserve attention. Please keep doing this. And then Tuesday and Wednesday next week, we're going to do some extraction and separation. And then after that, we're going to do some curing. And then after that, we're going to actually turn it into medicine, dosable medicine. So We're in the process here, okay? Michael Allen, Laura Divine, Cat Zilla the Waz, Zoo City Michael, Happy Dirt Dude, Ego for Ecology. I forgot him yesterday, and I'm sorry. Vegas Mandy, Melissa G, Mr. Marmars, Anthony Hunt, Mark Z, Nerd Nature, Summer Wheat's killing it. So keep up what you guys are doing. Send me your pictures of LC, and sometimes if I don't know whose name they are, that's even better. You guys get to claim your picture when I pop it up there. I'll throw the picture up there and you go, that's me, you guys. And we get to tell you, good work. Because we're almost at 22,000 subscribers. We're at 21.8 something. Imagine how many of those would feel the privilege of having an opportunity to do this live with us. It actually, if we want to take a step back and go, wow, there's a privilege to it, or a place of gratitude, right? There's a place I can experience a whole heck of a lot of gratitude. I was watching something on TV today, this morning news, well, in the background, places like the Sudan and stuff, they don't even have drinkable water. They don't even have drinkable water. And here we are. Make sure it's distilled water, and you've got to pressure cook it, and then you've got to... And we all have the tools and the skills to be able to do that. It gets overwhelming when I get into my gratitude. Where I want to live is in more gratitude, and when I live there, I get overwhelmed. And it's the kind of overwhelmed. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Just hit me like a ton of bricks. Crack cocaine. You know why I liked crack cocaine? I liked crack more than taking lines. I did. I liked smoking it. And you know why? Freebase first, and then later on it turned into crack. You know why? Because it hit me like that. Boom! First one's an ear ringer. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to set off any triggers. I get the same exact feeling, and I'm not joking, but more in my life when I think of gratitude. If I take a moment and I just stop and think of what I have compared to what the planet has, boom! And I can live on a gratitude high for a long time. Long time. I get ear ringers of gratitude. That's the reason I'm saying that, is I just did just now when I'm saying out loud to you guys how lucky we are. Giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. I have all of my little farmers here. Some of them have already received something. Those that haven't are eligible right now to get an extraction kit. This is just for my LC farmers. Give me a minute. I'm going to figure out which one it is. It's going to be number 10 on the list. Excuse me, who's number 10? Happy Dirt Dude. Happy Dirt Dude. Happy, are you here? If you are, we're going to make you happier than you already were. Happy Dirt Dude. We're going to be sending you the extraction kit. Happy Dirt Dude. Extraction kit for you. Extraction kit number 2. We're also going to include the filter. We're going to include a filter. See if you want to be using that or not. Okay? And then we're also going to be adding to Happy Dirt Dude's package a 1 gram of concentrate, mushroom concentrate. So, is Happy here? Do we see Happy around? If not, that's okay. I can reach out to him and make sure he gets this. I have some kind of contact on him. So, Happy Dirt Dude, you've got an extraction kit. coming your way. Okay. Shroomology. I'm sorry I have to bust a couple of myths before I do anything else this morning. Give me 5 people. Give me 5 people. Vegas, thank you, sweetheart. Give me 5 people. We still, oh, is Justin Myers here? Is it Myers? Justin Myers, right? Justin. Hold on. Yeah, Justin Myers. Is Justin Myers here this morning? Do we see Justin anywhere in town? Is Justin somewhere around? Justin's here, boom. He's here, he's dear. We're so happy Justin is here. Justin Myers sent us a donation to the nonprofit part of our organization. And he said, Pops, will you please give away a scale and something to put on it? You know what I'm talking about, that concentrate stuff. So Justin and a scale and a little bit of concentrate flying your way because of Justin. Justin, figure out who, play a game, do something, and then let's go ahead. And whoever Justin wants to give this to here live, Justin's going to make that decision. He's going to figure it out. Pressure back on Justin. So, Justin, you let us know. Usually you can do a little something game here and you guys can do something. All right? Good morning to Irene. Good morning. Who else is here? Wasn't that kind of Justin, you guys? Seriously. When he sent that, I was like, that's what we do here. That's why we're an amazing crew. Justin. One more time. Hey, Justin. Justin's going to tell us who gets that. Okay. Mr. Marmars is going to send me something just so I could do that to him. Mr. Marmars, do you want me to? At you? Come on. Send me something. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We don't buy stuff like that. Okay. Melissa G, thank you. We want that environment. We must have an environment of giving. Myth number 217, Velcro is a substance. Velcro. It's one of the coolest things on the planet. I'd like to wrap my whole house in Velcro. Velcro. I find 1,000 uses for Velcro on a daily basis. Velcro and duct tape. Basically, I can keep any machine on the road. But Velcro is not a substance. Velcro is just a brand name. Velcro is a brand name. Even the Velcro website says that Velcro as a substance doesn't exist. Figure that one out. Then what is it? It's not a substance. How about this one? Teenagers. Then you have to take a minute and think of our social, just where we're at in the world. Teenagers are the most likely to commit suicide. Right, Matthew Seliger? Advertising beyond advertising, when it's not even a substance, but it's still called Velcro. Teenagers are the most likely to commit suicide. True or false? While you guys are playing Justin's game, is it true that teenagers are the most likely to commit suicide? Malachi says, yeah, of course. Everybody knows that. SSW says, sadly, but truly. What do you guys think? Evil's just saying they're weak kids. They're weak. Slap them around. In most countries, 50% of suicides are committed by people that are over the age of 65 around the world. 65. We wait till we're 65 and we give up. Teenagers are the second biggest group, but over 65 is the biggest group. Right, Stuart? I'm sorry to hear that, Nipper. Seriously. I'm very sorry to hear that. Over 65. Taking myself out. Pops isn't going to do that. How about this one? You guys know why are flamingos pink? I get it, Niff. I get it. And it's okay to not be close. It was just, blood is blood, and our choices are where we want to spend our lives. Zeus said easy because they eat shrimp. It's that shrimp they eat. Shrimpy dimpy, everyone knows that a flamingo eats a shrimp and he turns pink. We all know that. That's myth number 223. The flamingos are pink because they eat shrimp. You guys are living a myth. You're not living a lie, but you're living a myth. Flamingos are pink because they eat blue-green algae. That's one my whole life. I've lived my whole life on shrimp. Now blue-green algae comes along and turns things pink. Big Mike. Does this take more research, or are we just going to believe the broken myth? I want some blue-green algae. CCS will make a tincture out of it. Mr. Marmot says, I thought blue and green made orange, Pops. You be quiet. No, that makes pink. It makes pink when you include, organs and stuff, I guess. So if I eat algae, I can turn pink. See, we all say it's pink. We all jumped to that one. Shrimp up. Well, I know that one. It's shrimp. It's shrimp-a-dip-a-dee. No, it's not. It's algae. How about this one? I'm going to get you guys here. Gypsy, you don't know this one. You're a brilliant lady and you don't know this one. You don't. You're going to prove me wrong. The first domesticated animal was the dog. First domesticated by humans was our little canines. Is that true? Is that true? Little yappers, our little roughies. Is that true? Matthew says, yep. Big Mike says, nope. If it isn't a dog, what was it? What was it? Cats. Yeah, Kim. Cats. We're going to herd cats. What was it? There's Happy Dirt Dude. Happy Dirt Dude, I need your address. You won. What was it? Oh, you guys are going to love this one. Some of you, I hear you Googling right now. I already hear your Google going. I hear your Google, so I'm going to read it real quick. 14,000 years ago, the first animals to be domesticated were reindeer. Womp, womp. Wait, where is it? Blew you up there. Reindeer. 14,000 years ago. If you fed them blue-green algae, they turn into pink reindeer. That's another myth I just started. Okay, let's get that myth going. 14,000 years ago, reindeer by the Mongolians. You thought Mongolian barbecue? Oh, I love Mongolian barbecue. Who likes Mongolian barbecue? Me. You guys didn't know that one. I told you didn't know that one, Chips. I'm going to give you another one. Give me 5 people say, Pops, break 2 more myths. Break 2 more. Gypsies, I say it's still cats. I think cats domesticated themselves. They just came along and saw a good deal. They just came along and said, you know what? There's a pretty good deal over there. Let's go pretend we're domesticated. All right? And ever since then, they've been putting on an act. But they are not. Certainly not one of the first. Poor reindeer. You know those Mongolians weren't super nice to the reindeer. Okay? The Mongolian reindeer squad. Attack! Whiskey cats do what they want. They had for ever since those Egyptian cats. Don't kid yourself. How about this one? Are polar bears white? White. Polar bears. White. White. Mike says yeah, and Penny says no. Jonathan K says they're all black. Mushy says they cannot possibly be white. They're polar bears. What other color are they going to be? What color are they? Mr. Who's coming along. He's saying they're pink, but then they eat blue-green algae. CCS is the smartest guy in the room right now. They are translucent. You can see right through them. Right through them. Okay? B. Hendricks is coming along. He's going, you know what, Pops? Don't try to fool us. A polar bear's fur is transparent. And the white color that you see in their fur is actually snow. So that's your abominable snowman right there. Translucent fur. I'm freaking out, Mushmouth. I almost can't believe it. Because don't you see the rugs? When they're laying there next to the fireplace, they're not translucent. And yet there's no snow on them. Do you know what I'm talking about? That's not a translucent. That's like a white polar bear rug. I'm having a hard time. Is it really translucent and I'm just faking myself out? Yeah. So if they're on a green field, are they green? Do they look like little leprechauns? CCS says it's simple, Pops. Calm down. They just dye them white. I'm freaking out. I don't want my bear rug dyed. I don't. I want it the natural color or it's fake. Go back to cats for a minute. Go back to cats. How many of you tried to kill a cat by feeding it milk? Sam, man, I'm calling bullshit too. I'm serious. We got to go back and look at that. How about cats? Has anybody ever tried to kill a cat by feeding it milk? Oh, yeah. I didn't know I was killing it. I was like, here, kitty, kitty. You put out a little dish of milk. That's normal. Put a little, here, kitty, here. And then you call them, and they come running. You put out a dish of milk. And next thing you know, they don't leave your front porch, and you turn on, Mom, I don't know where we found the cat. Cats are lactose intolerant. And it's extremely dangerous for them to drink milk. Honestly didn't know that. Honestly did not know that. I've fed cats milk all my life. I'll never do it again now that I know this. Matter of fact, I've moved to lactose-free milk myself because it doesn't taste as good, but it's better on my stomach. Poor cats. I don't think I've killed any, but they've probably walked away with the really upset stomach. Thanks a lot, dude. That's why they never left the front porch. He's sitting there holding his stomach. I didn't know. I thought he liked me and wanted to stick around. Almond milk. I like almond milk mushy. I like almond milk. I'm going to read. Sharks. Sharks. Sharks have to keep moving or they will die. Is that a true statement? Look at all the different milk that we can have. Michael Allen, thanks for the obvious. Sharks must keep moving or they will die. Boom! Fall over. Well, what happens when they're sleeping? They're still swimming along? Do they swim along as they sleep? Do they sleep swim? What do they do? What do they do? Sharks actually stop moving when they're sleeping. The ocean currents may move around them, but they're not consciously moving themselves. Justin said it, they're on the drift. What? Who? What? Wait, let me go kill something. And then it takes off. Up until then, they're just on the drift. Okay? The way it works. Sharks kill more people than any other animal. Sharks, after they wake up from a drift, they go to work, man, they're going to kill it. It's not true. What animal kills the most people every year? Average. What animal? Who's the animal killing? The killing animal. Penny Peck, she's brilliant. Jonathan right behind her. Hippopotamus. 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 How did you guys know that? Who the hell's getting killed by hippos? Seriously. Safaris? Zoos? How often do you run across a hippo? So in the Congo, but what? Do they do the run through the bowls, but it's hippos instead? I mean, I get it, a hippo's a killer. I get this. But where do they get the opportunity to kill so many people? What do we do? How do they get crowds of people? They kill up to 3,000 people per year. Okay, so I know a hippo's going to kill as a killer. How easy is it for me to stay away from the hippo? How easy? Even if I'm not getting in a boat if there's hippo in the water. No. 3,000 people a year. You're talking at the end of a decade, 30,000 people, hippo. Who does that? Just stay away from the hippos. Sharks can track you if you're bleeding in the ocean. In fact, their senses are so tuned, they can sense that you're just in the water. You don't even have to be bleeding. You don't even have to be bleeding. They know you're in there. Their senses are so tuned to the ocean, that they can detect when something is interrupting the flow of the ocean current. Forget the blood part. The blood's just an additional dessert. Hippos know if you ate a burger recently. Is that true? If you went to Burger King, don't go near a hippo. I'm going to finish with this one. It's a interesting story. Back in the day, it's been 14 years. 14 years ago. I thought, okay, I'm going to be romantic. It's going to be one of the first times in my life I'm going to pull off romance. Mr. Romantico. Who wants to hear Pop's romance story? I know you do. This is the pregnant pause where I'm all waiting for y'all to go, I do. Okay. Romantic. Oh, gosh, Pop could be romantic. Okay, wait a minute. Is that true? Okay. So here's what happened. It's going to be Valentine's Day 14 years ago. And a lot of you know and love my friend, my sincere, really, really good friend, Miss Rose. Okay? I was starting to date Miss Rose at the time. And she had an apartment and I had a place. And she was crazy. It was kind of a craze at the time. I don't know if any of you guys remember this. Miniature pigs. Do you remember the miniature pig craze? Dwarf pigs. Where you get a little pig and you can even put it on a leash and walk it around like it's a dog. You guys remember that? It was like a craze. All the models in New York had a little pig. Okay? Mini pig. Yeah. There's such a thing. There is such a thing. They take pigs and they've bred them down and bred them down and bred them down and bred them to where you come out with these tiny little, goofy little things, and they're not a happy pig. That's not what a pig was supposed to look like. Or it's dead breeding them. But there was, and they don't do it anymore because they actually looked at it and go, this isn't right. We're not supposed to do this. But for a while there, it was the in thing to do. Okay. Miss Rose wanted one like there was no tomorrow. It was the only, I just want, oh my God, pig and pig, oh, they're so cute, pig. So I get the bright idea of heading down to a ranch in San Diego. I'm living in LA area. I'm going to go down there. This guy is the local salesperson to the stars of the baby pigs. Little baby miniature pigs, guaranteed. You're gonna get a little baby miniature. So I go down there, and it's the same thing as when you do. I'm sorry, this story is taking so long. I apologize. I go down there, and I have to put down a deposit on the pig, and wait for a litter. Okay, so we do that. Valentine's comes, I don't have a pig to give her, but I have the deposit. You're going to go pick your own pig when it's born. So you're at least getting away with a Valentine's present. You know what I'm talking about? At least you got away with it. Now okay, so May comes, babies are born. Let's go down, let's pick the baby. She picks her baby, it's a girl, all black pig, tiny little fella, little guy. And all 4 of its feet were white socks. White socks, and the rest of it was pure black. What are we going to name it? She names it Olive. We bring Olive home, okay? I'm telling you, from the minute Olive came in around, Olive decided And I'm talking this small, Sharon. Olive decided I was her husband. Me. Not just her boyfriend. Not just a pal. I was it. She wouldn't go to sleep. She wouldn't do anything if it didn't have something to do with me. Miss Rose, who's the pig owner, and I can't wait. It's like Miss Rose isn't even in the house. Okay? Her heart's breaking. Like, I thought the pig was going to like me. I'm like, I wish the pig liked you. Right? I'm not doing anything special. I'm avoiding it. I won't come over because so you guys can have some bonding time. I mean, we're doing this whole, like, can we figure this out? How we can get Miss Olive to like Miss Rose, and I'm out. You know, but, oh no. Olive had made up her mind. She had made up her mind. You're the guy. Now Olive starts to grow. And Olive grows just a little bit more. Olive, Matthew, it's terrible because I don't want the pig. I don't want it. How about the pig for you? You're going to get yourself a cute little pig, you in your apartment. Next thing you know, Olive won't do anything. I have to take Olive home with me. I have to bring Olive back. Next thing you know, Olive's living at my house. Olive is growing and growing. Olive was nowhere Niffy. Olive was nowhere a dwarf pig than the man in the moon. Dude in San Diego completely set us up, sold us a bogus pig. Okay? And Olive, in the meantime, is married to me. Olive won't sleep unless she can sleep next to me. Pigs, I want you to know, pigs are one of the cleanest animals you've ever seen. You've never seen anything like a pig. How they keep themselves clean. She had a little corner in the yard. This is where I do my little poop. And then she's so clean. I need to get up in bed with you. She snorts. She talks. She tells you everything. She's in charge. Okay, and they're strong. They bump stuff. They bump stuff if they want it. You're laying in bed. You're trying to sleep. Bump. That's it. Bump. Get up. Boom! I'm like, Olive, leave me alone. Go see Miss Rose. Boom! What did I have to do? It's a true story. I had to build stairs up onto my bed. So Miss Olive had a spot she could sleep at the foot of my bed. 100-pound, 125-pound pig sleeping at the foot of my bed. Oh, finally. Snoring! Now I have a pig snore friend. She trained me, Melissa, like you would not believe. Unbelievable. Now I've got a pig living in my house with me. There was supposed to be a Valentine's present for somebody. And I love her. And I had a dog at the time, a little dog like Rough. His name was Pete, little Boston Terrier. They loved each other, snuggle. She didn't know if she was a dog or a pig. Sir, this is a warning. This is a notice from the whatever agency. We found out you have a pig living in your house. Yeah. Well, code number FGY F22 paragraph 7 says you can't have a pig in a residential neighborhood. You have 30 days to have her gone. I forget what agency, but they came along. One of the neighbors was like, why does he have a pig? Shouldn't he have a pig in his backyard? One of the creepy neighbors ratted us out. Next thing you know, I had to she had to go to a pig rescue farm. A pig rescue farm. They have such a thing. For the idiots like me that bought a potbelly pig and it grew too big and they couldn't manage it. They have that. I'm one of the reasons they have one of those. So, long story. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to be romantic. And at the end of the day, I did find something to love. Wait. It was fantastic, though. Olive lived with me for almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. And other than, the dogs, I've never loved a little animal more. Incredibly sweet, smart. Way smarter than my dogs. Trainable, as she trained me. Clean. She just didn't like you to be around stuff that was dirty. Myth number 237, pigs are the dirtiest animals. Wait. Pigs are one of the cleanest animals. They're one of the only farm animals that make sleeping arrangements in their pen. Yeah, make sleeping arrangements. This was very natural for Miss Olive to do. Make sleeping arrangements in my pen, okay? The reason why they're covered with mud isn't because they're dirty. It's because they don't have sweat glands, and the mud keeps them cool. The reason she came in the house is because she liked the air conditioning, okay? She had plenty of air conditioning. We're in Southern California, just crank it up. So anyways, that's my final story on, thank you for listening. I don't know why I get carried away. Phenomenal experience was to live with my little girl. And heartbreaking when I had to have her sent to the farm. I'm going to read one paragraph from the fourth agreement. Then we're going to do 2 quick giveaways here. And again, I hope that I know that story was a little bit long, but now you guys know more about me. And if you guys ever want to know about what it's like to sleep with a pig, I have personal experience. I can talk to you about that. Okay? Do your moods change in a given, from day to day, let's say? Do your moods change? Mine do, even though I'm not nearly as bipolar as I used to be. But I might have a good day and a less stellar day. I don't try to be grouchy one day. Grouchy's gone now. But our moods have waves to them. There's some days like, my bubble's bigger. You could stay there. Some days like, I can hug everybody. And I'm not talking about huge fluctuations because that's like we're starting to move into health issues. But moods change. Sometimes they depend on people, right, Irene? Yeah, whiskey, I get it. In your everyday, moods change. They might even change from moment to moment. We might go from sad to happy, even though that's more of an emotion, but it's a mood. Well, guess what happens with your best? If we're talking about the fourth agreement, always do your best. I'm going to argue that our best changes. Our best isn't always some zenith that if we don't hit it every time, we didn't do our best. That's linear best. That's human thinking best. Our best depends on who we are on a day-to-day basis, even on an hour-to-hour basis sometimes. Our best is regulated by where we are at every moment of every day. We don't, part of our problem, mine, do my best. That means I've got to do 800 push-ups today. Or I know I can do, I got to do 800 today, or I didn't do my best. Then I didn't do 800. So tomorrow I'm like, you're a loser. Don't even promise yourself you're going to do your best. And then all of this thinking goes on. And the next thing you know, you don't do 800 push-ups. You don't even do 8. That's me. Old me. It's so easy to make everything so big that you can't reach it that you don't try. That's not, you're doing your best. Doing your best, do the 8 and see where you're at. Do the little one part, do that part, see where you're at the end of that. That might be your best for the day. You might have another 8 in you. It's perfectionism, right, Irene? It is deathly. Because then you're, well, at least I'm a perfectionist. You're a perfectionist doing nothing. My whole life growing up, I was programmed by my family, my mom and my dad. They had 2 sons. They compared us. They compared us out loud. They didn't know it. They didn't know they were I didn't know it. My brother didn't know it. But we were being programmed. Guess what the program was? My brother's name is Tim. Tim runs a race like he's the turtle. And Chris runs it like he's the hare, the rabbit. They were right. I was out of the gate first. I was the fastest. I'm about halfway through the race, and I'm like, it's time to chill. Here comes my brother, turtling along. And for the rest of my brother's life, he's been a turtle. For the rest of my life, until I've decided to be different, I raced so hard, and I never hit the finish line. I was programmed. You weren't even expected to hit the finish line. You're the rabbit. Rabbits don't hit the finish line, you idiot. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not even supposed to. I'm gonna go start another race then. You have to reset all of that. That's all. Those are all such bad programs that we inherit and then live. My best is going to change over time. It's going to change over an hour in a given day. I have to be able to be both a turtle today and a rabbit today in many different things that I'm going to do. I'm not one or the other. Sometimes my best is to be a turtle. Gosh, that hurts to say. I'm a race car driver, man. Sometimes my best is to be a turtle today. For the next hour, I better turtle. It's going to be better for me to be a turtle right now. And then there's, oh man, I should speed it up. I should be going, this opportunity here to be going, man, you got rabbit time. Here we go. You'd be doing better if you were rabbits right now. Does any of this resonate with you guys? Do you hear what I'm saying? Your best is going to change. And you're not one thing and you're not the other. You're what's best for you. As you build the habit of our 4 agreements, guess what's going to happen? As we work on our 4 agreements, we're going to talk more about this next week. As we work on them, guess what happens with our best? It becomes better. We're capable of doing even better. You think your best was this? The capacity for best is increasing and increasing and increasing. And it's back to the weightlifter analogy. you're lifting more weights. You could put on more. You could put more on the bar because you've been practicing, because you've been doing your best. A weightlifter goes to the gym. He doesn't have to lift personal record every time he goes. You know what he has to do? Go. Sometimes just going is our best. Agreed? Give me 5 people who agree with me. Give me 5 people agree with me. 5 people. Hey, Justin. Hey, Justin. Did I figure out from Justin who did? Thank you for agreeing with me, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, turtles and hares. Did I get a name from Justin? Did I get a name from Justin here? Justin? Did we have somebody? Yes, sir. It's Mushmouth. Okay. Good job, Mushy. All right, Mushy. So you're going to get the scale and you're going to get some concentrate. I'm going to give this away now. Let's give this away. I have an 1/8 of Ghost. No, I take that back. This is some really, really strong, thick ODPE. Look at how blue it is. Look how blue this stuff is. We're going to give that away with a couple of syringes from Herbie Von Werby Kebab. So this package right here is going to go to the first person that can name the number that's in my chute, 1 through 50. And if you've won recently, I'm going to skip past you and go to somebody else. Go. ODPE and a couple of syringes. Go. And if you've won recently, I'll probably skip past you and make sure everybody's getting a shot here. Okay? Here we go. Keep going. Give me that number. Give me that number. Algae that makes you pink. That's right. The blue-green algae, by the way. Let's get a number. I'm waiting for that number to pop up on the screen here. The same number that's in my chute. And we got a new winner. Hasn't won in quite a while. That's going to be Little Roy. Little Roy, you nailed it, bro. He said 9. And sure enough, Little Roy, it's a 9. 9. So, Little Roy, send me your address. And I'm going to send you this. Your address, my address at the DetroitMushLab.net. Okay? Let me do this. I have to make a note to myself or I'll forget. Lil Roy, we know what we're sending you when you send us your address. Let's do one more giveaway. Let's do one more. This one, even if you're not a liquid culture farmer, even if you weren't on the list, I'm going to send you an extraction kit, and we're going to send you an 1/8 of ODPE. So an extraction kit and an 1/8 of ODPE. Anybody can play. You don't have to be a liquid culture farmer or list guy. Go. Whoever has the number that's in my dealio right here in the chute, whoever has it first is going to get the extraction kit, number 2, and an 1/8 of ODPE. I haven't seen the number yet, but I'm sure you guys are going to tell it to me soon. Evil, let's stick with just doing 3 numbers in the future. Okay? Who else? What do we got? I'm still looking for it. I haven't seen it yet. Okay. No. I'm scrolling, and you guys are rolling, and I don't see it. Okay, there it is. Kill the game. There's another new winner. Harry West, 39. Harry West was the first 39 on my screen. Congratulations, Harry West. Harry West, in order to get, I want to send you the extraction syringe and then that fruit. I need your address sent to me at our website. It's called the Detroit Mush Lab. There it is. Check this out, Harry. The Detroit Mush Lab.net. Go to that site. Scroll to the bottom. There's a way to contact me. Send me your address there, and then we'll send you your prize. Okay? So that's Harry West, Little Roy, Mushmouth, and Happy Dirt. They all had, let's see, they all had prizes coming to them from today. You guys, it's Friday. I wish it wasn't. I wish it was Thursday. I wish we could sit around and talk about the 4 agreements more. Talk about doing our best more. I didn't talk enough about that today. But then maybe I did. Maybe I shouldn't have talked so much about my baby pig, but then maybe I should have. You guys go have a beautiful day, weekend. Keep your liquid culture growing. We'll see you Tuesday with the separation extraction situation, pulling syringes. Brock will be here Monday. Somebody said he's funny. I don't know if that's true because I don't watch, but I've heard through the grapevine that he's actually pretty funny on Mondays. So that'll be fun if you guys go have fun. And have a great weekend. Practice the 4 agreements. Practice them on yourself. On yourself. Vegas, Nerdy, and Sharon and Mike Barabal. And Niffy, thank you. This is a crazy little story, but I learned how to love a pig. How do you like that? I learned how to love a pig. Melissa G, Slingy, Billy D, Greenie, Buddy, Kimberly, Slingy, Irene, thank you for being here, Irene. L12FC, there he is. D. Anderson, Jackie Meow K, Justin Myers, Penny Paclini, Jonathan K, Vegas, Catzilla Niffy. Brock can be pretty funny, I heard, somebody told me. Stuart, Slingy P. Hendricks, Zoo City, Melissa G, thank you. Jesus Christ, he's funny whether he has a booger or not. Gypsy Life, thanks, JC. Deborah, you're a pearl. Cleany and Matt and Mike and Michael Patterson, hello. Hi Tiff, how are you? Slingy and Jolie and Higgs. Snap! Okay, Higgs, I got carried away there. Sorry about that. Herbie Von Werby, Kebab Herbs, thanks for your generosity this week. Zoo and Happy and Michael Allen and Paige and Harry and Kimberly and Niffy and Harry West. Thank you. And whiskey, I love myself some whiskey. Charlie Merritt and Justin, thanks for your kindness, Justin. Jesus Christ, Mr. Marmars. Mushy, love you. I love you like a hubcap. Cleany, Penny, Peck, how are ya? And Penny the Pulverizer. Irene and Stuart and Laura, have a divine day. Mr. Marmars. Waz, what's going on with that green shower curtain? What's going on? Looks like we're getting shot down on that idea. Vegas. It was one of my, besides my little Boston Terriers, is the best pet I ever had. Jason Dancer, Justin, Jesus Christ, King, and Crystal Watson. Hi, Crystal. P.B. Hendricks is snapping too. Charlie and Jason Dancer. And Higgs, I got carried away. Mr. Marmar, Shanti, Michael, Melissa G, Paige, Jesus Christ, Niff, King Metro, Jason Bender, all the way from Denmark. Thank you for being here. Herbie and Evil. Evil, you're not evil. You're not evil. If you were evil, you'd have an I in your name. You're evil. Way different. Don't even stress. Zoo and Shy. Nice to see you, Shy. And Carla Miller. Next time, say hi sooner. Pops, peace, love. Each other. Be kind. Out.